Good morning and a happy Sunday. We continue into the 8 a.m. hour with some storms moving into the metro. And we've been watching these over the last few hours and they're weakening in intensity. So good news there. You'll notice the causeway getting some heavy downpours at the moment. We've got a lot of lightning associated with this. And nearly all of Lake Pontchartrain is surrounded by storms moving through. But at the moment, we don't see or have any marine warnings. So off towards I-55, a couple heavy downpours. We've also seen those along the spillway and down towards Luling and Boutte. So Kenner's starting to get in on some of the heavy rainfall. Same thing for Metairie. It's not going to be long before City Park and New Orleans proper see these storms moving in as well. But again, they have been weakening in intensity and they're moving. So that's a great thing because that is usually exactly what you want to avoid street flooding concerns. Along I-10 up towards Slidell, also some heavy downpours here. Same thing for the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So not ideal to be driving through, but it shouldn't be a huge problem. Now off to the west, we have seen one area that's gotten a little more rain than others, and that's west of our viewing area, a little bit further west of Thibodaux, as well as Houma and Raceland. But again, this particular cell is starting to break up a bit more as the storms are pushing further southeast. So some good news. We'll continue with all of this moving along the coast as we head into the 10 o'clock hour. And then our forecast for the rest of your afternoon is actually going to be a lot different. We're going to have drier air moving in on the backside of the front these storms are coming in front of, and our forecast for the rest of the week is going to be quiet as well. So the good news is we need the rain, number one, and number two, we're not going to have a lot of it as we look to the rest of the week. So this is going to be a nice providing soak for our grass and all of our plants that need water badly. Look at the water vapor imagery. You can very easily depict the drier air on the backside of this front. And that's what's coming our direction. And you'll notice the dew points have significantly dropped already across much of Louisiana on the northern side of the state and really the northwestern portion of the state as well. So instead of these 70s to almost 80 as we await the cold front's arrival, they're up in the 60s, which means it's going to feel a lot less humid and the heat index values will be significantly lower. So temperatures this morning in the upper 70s to low 80s. We do have a lot of clouds out there. That'll continue to be the case on the backside of the storms for a little while, which will probably keep our temperatures down a bit. Now, if we get a break in the cloud cover, then we could top out around 90, and that's where we are at the moment. So that being said, our feels like temperatures will change here shortly. Precision cast, again, showing you these storms weakening in intensity, not worried about a major flood concern because they are going to A, break up, and B, they've been moving. So our excessive rainfall risk was scaled back significantly overnight. We did not see a level 2 out of 4 anymore. Instead, just a level 1, a marginal risk, and that's only for half the viewing area, the southeastern half from Biloxi to Morgan City, all the way down to the southernmost tip of the boot. Our dew point values are in the low 70s as we approach tomorrow, so that's a huge difference. We've been in the upper 70s to low 80s, and look at Tuesday and Wednesday, the upper 60s. So that's going to feel really nice when you're stepping outside compared to what we've been dealing with over the last couple of weeks and last night as well. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Again, the rain chances are going to go away into the 10 o'clock hours, so keep the umbrella close for just a little while longer here, and then once we get into the later part of the morning, you can lose it. Upper 80s, not far off of 90 degrees into the afternoon. The clouds will likely linger a little while longer, so it might be a nice day to just rest, or you can get out there and enjoy the Satchmo Summerfest and everything else we have going on. We've been dealing with this little dip, a trough of low pressure that's bringing the storm system with our cool front. But as we get into the rest of the week, heat and humidity return with a ridge of high pressure building in again. So we're going to see the low 90s right where we should be this time of year. 92 is our average high forecast for August. And the rain chances, they are not going to be easy to come by after we see today's storms clear. So we'll see 0% rain chances heading into the work week, and it's going to be a nice summer-like forecast for August. The best news of all, though, nothing brewing in the tropics, and we'll hope to continue that as a trend all the way into the end of the month.